opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense in a split backfield. Got it behind the line. It's Welch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Iowa State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Looking for space, it's Lee. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Got room to work. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Iowa State 7, Colorado 0.
So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice move to keep running. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll knock him down. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Hayden across the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Atkins. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
It's now second and goal.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Townsend. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Steps away to find some room. He's out past the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Finds his man.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Atkins. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. On the ground, it's Lee. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. RPO complete to open the drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cyclones need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. With the catch, it's Lee. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defender. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. and wings it incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Townsend.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffs! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Hawkins. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Across the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Cyclones need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Sweet cut there. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Welsh. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. And some room to work. Turning on the Jets. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Hawkins. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Now, a 4th down. Number 35, on to punt it away.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. this drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They want that clock to run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running to Green. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick. And
there he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on second down. Firing toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Cyclones come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, he'll throw it. Buying some time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. New Mexico is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside University Stadium. One of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Number 35, on to punt it away.
Kick is in the air. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really